welcome to Point Fighter Live. We're here for the pre-show for the Queen City Nationals, September 21st at the Grady Cole Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm here with the promoter, Daryl Carter. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing?
Awesome, man. It's awesome. It's great to see you, promoting a term. I've been seeing you competing out there. You've been doing seminars, and, it's always great when a competitor kind of takes that next step into being a promoter too. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations.
Absolutely.
It's the first annual, and this Point Fighter proved is going to be a great event. This tournament, as you can see here on the screen already, prize money, great awards, awesome competition, great organization. We're going to talk everything about the event right now. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment and, make plans right now. So it's your first ever. So, yeah. So what inspired you to promote a tournament?
Um, with it being my first tournament, honestly, I felt like since there were so many people around me that I kind of grew up.
Oh, we lost him for a second. All right. He should come right back. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'm just texting him to come right back. All right. So yeah, this is a great event, and it's TCT rated, which is a great organization. I want to make sure I talk about that. He's got the crown for the going on that belt. So we're gonna have some good show here. Let us know if you're planning on coming as well. If you have any questions as we're waiting on him. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. We got him back. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I just cut off. I don't know. And we were talking before the show for like 15 minutes, but you know what? That's technology. And but you're back, all right? And we're here talking about the event. So yeah, so go ahead. We were talking about your first event. What inspired you?
So what inspired me, just seeing my friends do it. Keith Green, he's been around for a long time doing tournaments. Just been seeing a lot of my friends do it, and at the end of the day, if I am just as a competitor and I want to be a part of the growth, I have to actually involve
Yes.
myself with the growth.
Yeah.
And the Queen City Nationals actually derived from my late instructor, Belvin Eves. He passed away when I was 13, and the Queen City Nationals was his tournament. So of course, being where I am here today, being an adult and being a competitor and deriving from his school and being his last black belt, I wanted to make sure that I carried out that legacy that he instilled in me as a young man. So of course I reached out to his family and I got their overall, I asked, I said, do you mind if I'm able to promote this tournament to keep his legacy alive? And they greatly said yes, we would
Wow.
love for that to happen.
That's awesome, man. That's great. That's great for you to do that, and like you brought it back. That's awesome. That's a great story right there. So that's awesome, and you're a competitor, and then like you said, growth of the sport, which is that's awesome. You're in this for the long run for real. So that's really good. That's really good. It's gonna be a great event. You guys don't want to miss it. September 21st. You can register on myuventex.com, and you want to do that as soon as possible. It helps with the flow of the tournament when you pre-register, and the people, the competitor, the promoters know how many people are planning on coming. So you can go ahead and fill out the form even if you don't pay now. Now, are there any price tiers left? Like, can people still save before the tournament, or what are the price tiers?
Right. So I wanted to make sure not only was the tournament going to be, a tournament of excellence, but I wanted to make sure that everybody had an opportunity to come and just afford it. So the price will not go up until the day of. So up
Wow.
until September 20th, the price will remain the same. And that's, of course, your competitor, your spectator, your coach's pass, everything will remain the same up until the 20th.
There you go. That's good. That's all. That's great customer service. Hey, talking about customer service, you know, you picked, a great circuit league to partner with, TCT.
Oh,
And
yes.
they have a great organization. I promote some of those events, and everything's first class with them, which you're doing for everything first class. So it matches perfectly. So yeah. So so tell everybody a little bit more about what to expect with the TCT tournaments.
So the competitors tour, of course, that is an organization that is owned and comprised by Brian Penna,
Yeah.
a great friend and great brother, great mentor of mine. And of course, he brought people that he believes, that he trusts, to ensure that we are not just pushing the sport, but we're pushing it forward. And he wants to ensure that we're pushing it with excellence, grace, and mercy, and keeping the integrity of the sport on a consistent basis. So the competitors tour is really, really growing. We normally average between at least 200 to about 350 competitors, and we have a lot of great teams like GBK, Hub City. We have teams from Premier. We have a lot of different teams that are coming and attending. FSK, Team ATL, they have come and attended.
Wow.
The Army Strong. So we have a lot of great awareness going on, and we're going to continue to push the sport forward the best we can.
Competition is coming. Great organization, super organized. The prizes, right? The prizes, man. We got to get into this right now.
Got to get into
it. And you guys have the belts and the crown. So who's getting the belts and the crown?
So the the fighters will not only get the belt, they will also get the crown as well.
Oh, wow.
So they're going to get both. They're going to get both. So the men's black belt fighting gets $1,000 grand for the championship belt and the crown. And the women's black belt fighting is $1,000 plus the crown and the belt as well.
Wow, man. Those are going to be some great
grands. With our grants, we have the black belt kata. They're going to get $500 in the crown. And with weapons grants, they're going to get $500 in the crown.
And the crown, yes.
And so the concept that I got with Key to the City, I'm a big Batman fan. I don't know about you, Sensei.
Oh, yeah, because the team fighting, right? You got the team fighting.
The
city. Yeah,
that's
the Batman.
Right. That's right. So every single time Batman saved the city, they always gave the best superhero the key to the city from the mayor. So I was like, man, I think that's an awesome concept. So we're going to get some of these superhero guys that can come together and really just make it mesh. And it can be two teams. At the end of the day, they're going to fight and they're going to get the key to the city, and they're all going to split the pot of $300.
Wow, that's awesome. Hey, wow, the prize money is great. They got the crown and the belt. That's like multiple. They're getting three. I've never seen a tournament where they get three things like
they're getting double jeopardy. I mean,
I've never seen that actually. They're getting a lot to win. Wow, you know what? Those picks are going to be awesome too. And I'm pretty sure you'll put them on the flyer next year, and that's going to be great for that, great exposure for them too, to whoever wins, So that's awesome, man. Wow, that is great. That is great. How much prize money is it total? It's like $33,000.
It's $3,300 in total, and and if there are more sponsors that still want to come on board, that number can increase. So it was at $500 where we had an anonymous sponsor that said, "Hey, I love sport martial arts. I know what you're doing." And he increased the women's fighting from 500 to 1,000. So if other people want to come on board, I want to push the sport forward. Come on, let's grow it, and let's give these people something to compete for.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody could come up, somebody out there. This is a great tournament, and they already got some good sponsors. They're doing everything right, first class. So it's a great tournament to sponsor. Let's get that. Let's raise it up even more, right? So anything you could contribute will be great. Just reach out to Daryl, and you guys have also a Facebook event page, right?
We do. So all you have to do is just key it in at Queen City Nationals. You'll see that if you are a team that's attending, just let us know. We'll post and give you a shout out saying that we know that you're coming to our tournament, because we want everybody to get that exposure. The only way to grow the sport is to give everybody a chance to have that exposure.
Yeah, I like that you're doing that. All the teams that are coming to, you're posting that they're coming, and that's great. That's great customer service, and it shows appreciation as well, so that's awesome. So you get on that list, reach out to Daryl. Now, how about the kids? I mean, how about the what else? What are you guys giving out for awards, like regular awards, like medals?
Regular awards, everybody's going to get that Queen City Nationals medal, and we actually did something different. It's actually a 3D symmetrical demographic of the city and all the towers on the medal. So you can actually reach and touch the medal and feel the overall texture of of how the buildings look. So you can actually touch the Carolina Panther Stadium and feel the ruggedness of how it's awesome.
Wow, for real? Wow, man. Those are that's good. Some nice custom medals.
Mhm.
You could, it has some texture to it too. That's different too, right there. Yeah,
And
that's
it will be
awesome.
medals for first place, second place, third place, and fourth place competitors.
There we go. There we go. That's awesome, man. That's great. Now, Charlotte's a great city too, right? It has its own airport. So if you
Mhm.
guys are coming from out of town, you fly directly to Charlotte, and it's in downtown, right? The
It
great
is directly in downtown. So
downtown.
I invite everybody to come out, make a weekend out of it. And we have the
Yeah.
Carolina Panthers here. So right after the tournament, you can go see a football game. You never know. But we're right in the center of downtown. So as people are competing, they can literally go upstairs and see all the buildings, can see the football stadium. So I wanted this, if it is
Wow.
the Queen City Nationals, I want
Yeah.
everybody to get that good, clean Charlotte vibe. That's what I wanted.
Man, that's amazing, man. That's amazing. I love it. Everything you're doing is awesome, and the Grady Cole Center sounds great too. Now, how about the hotels? Do you guys have hotel options for people coming from
Of
out of
course,
town?
with there being many different
Yeah.
hotels in Charlotte, but we do have one
Um,
hotel that is dedicated to it. It's the
yeah.
Fairfield Inn in Charlotte, and you can honestly walk from the hotel to the event. If you want, you can Uber, you can catch the bus, or you can catch the transit. You're downtown, so
Yeah.
whatever way works for you,
Everything's
whatever feels
close.
safest, it's right
Yeah.
there. You can walk to it.
Yeah. That's
Whatever works.
awesome. That's
Oh yeah.
awesome, man. That's awesome. It's gonna be a great event. You guys do not want to miss it, and you want to register. You got time to register. The prices aren't going to increase till the day of, but it helps the promoter. Like I said, you know, see what they have coming, right? And then they even more organized if they have ahead. So go ahead and register, even if you're not going to pay now, and pay later, right? And just start making plans. It's going to be a great event. I love the concept and everything. The belts, the crown. They're getting the money. It's awesome. It's going to be great competition as well. Like you said, all those teams that are coming. So, you guys want good competition. It's going to be there. A great city, great venue. What more to ask, right? Anything else you want to add before we wrap it up?
I just want to say thank you to everybody that's already previously committed to coming and making this tournament an awesome event. I do expect great things, and I'm going to continue to make sure that this tournament grows.
Yeah.
Charlotte has been an untapped
Yeah.
city for a long time as far as
Yeah.
martial arts goes,
Yeah.
especially on a broader spec with maybe NASCA or TCT. It hasn't had the exposure that we all know they could really have.
Wow, that
So I
is
just
true.
wanted to take that
Yeah.
responsibility. I mean, think about it. We haven't had a really big tournament in
Yeah.
Charlotte
It's true.
in maybe 3 decades.
Wow, man. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. You're doing big things with the event. Oh, I forgot to say this. The power ring. We got the power ring. It's point fighter approved. One
That's
winner's
right.
gonna get it, and we're gonna bring on a winner as well onto the show as a guest to highlight them and talk about the event and their career as well. So that's awesome. I can't wait to see who wins. I can't wait to see who wins the belt and the crown. And the
It's
money.
going to
That's
be
gonna be awesome.
exciting. It's
It's gonna
definitely
be
going to be
good.
exciting.
You're gonna have great fighters there for sure with that. And when there's $1,000 being given up,
$1,000 cash.
they're coming. Yeah, so come and get it. All right, man. Hey, great show. Awesome talking to you. You guys don't want to miss it. The Queen City Nationals. Go ahead and register at myuventex.com. Go to Facebook. Search up the Queen City Nationals. You'll see their event page right there, and with all the updates and everything. So if you have any questions, you can contact Daryl Carter. He's also on Facebook too, and it's going to be a great event. All right, man. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you soon. All right. Have a good night. Power, baby.
See you in